Hello, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 4:15 a.m. It is a Tuesday morning, early. It is the 16th, and it is 14 degrees. So we're having a heat wave, I guess. I don't know, but it's cold. I thought I'd come on here real quick, not stay too long. I've advanced. I'm almost done with this other little section here. I'm getting ready to put in some ABs into these, I call them Christmas trees. They look like little Christmas trees. They could be, I think Becky said something about an airplane with double wings or something. I don't know, but I see them as like a Christmas tree of sorts. Before I get started on this, I wanted to show you, okay, I had gotten a calendar from a senior citizen group, and it's a 2024 recipe calendar. I'd never seen it before, never heard of it, but I was flipping through it and I found a perfect recipe that's they had in April. I suspect if you eat that much of, 430 calories, that's a lot, and I won't have as much sodium in it, and the carbs will not be what this states, because I'm not going to use the pasta. I'm going to be using my angel hair palmini hearts of palm. So we know it's only 20 calories. It's 4 grams of carbs. It's gluten-free, sugar-free, and that's there's about 3 servings per container. So serving size is 75 grams. They don't put this in, like cups and things like that. But it's not bad. For one serving, it's only, 4 carbs. So, and it's only 20 calories. So, ta-da, I'm good either way. So what this is it is shrimp pad thai. I suppose if you have a phone and the QR, whatever this is here, this thing, you can scan for the recipe if anybody there wants to do it. But it calls for, a certain amount of pasta, which I use my palmini. The olive oil. It says it wants a package of frozen vegetable mix. Well, I'm just going to use, I have some vegetable flavoring, but they want the frozen veggies, and I have a little bit of vegetable stock flavoring, and I'm going to use chop up some of my own veggies, my cauliflower, broccoli, etc. Use a little bit of light soy sauce, some water, and it says a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. And the peanut butter I buy is all it is peanuts and salt. That's it. It's not organic, but they say it's organic, but that's all it's in it. When it calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar, I use my monk fruit, my powdered granulated monk fruit. And then it calls for a whole lot of shrimp, but I don't. And I have never bought raw shrimp. I always buy it's already cooked. I get them in the jumbo, and they last us 2 or 3 months, because we only eat between 4 and 6 each at each meal, and I use them sparingly because they are a bit expensive, so I make them last 2 or 3 months for a bag. 3 eggs, and then they wanted some chopped unsalted peanuts. I can't eat the peanuts. I don't care to have them in there. There'll be enough in the peanut butter. That's fine. So that's what it looks like, and I think it looks yummy. So that's what we're going to have for supper. I love going through recipes and creating them my way now that I have to eat, a certain way. And you can do it and make things taste just as good. I'm amazed at, like I said, doing this 2 years, it's like it's become second nature to me. So I'll do a little bit here of these nice shiny AB drills. They are, the color of these ones, I believe, are 3823. So let's see how long my pen holds up with the glue to put these on. But, okay, yesterday the temperature reached maybe 19 because they said it, might hit 19. And I think it was about 17 or 18. So it came close. And my daughter was supposed to have her appointment yesterday. And like I said, the doctor's office is just down the street. It only takes like 2 to 3 minutes to get there, depending on stoplights and traffic. And it was about 2:15, and I had went out and cleaned off my car. Thank goodness all it did was just kind of fall off because it wasn't frozen for some reason. And came back in and was starting to get ready, and the phone rang, and here it was the doctor's office. He had an emergency that he had to leave the office, and they apologized profusely, that sorry it was last minute and so on and so forth. And they rescheduled her appointment for the end of the month, which is fine. That saved me from going, hey, I don't have to go out in this, thank goodness. So now tomorrow today now she has her physical therapy. It's at 2 o'clock, so that's not too bad. I'm having percolated black ice for my sip. Oh, I love it. It's so strong. I hate to say it reminds me of restaurant coffee, but when you go to get restaurant coffee, some people like it, some people don't. I love a good, bold, strong restaurant coffee, and that's what this is. So I read through the comments of people, what they're painting, and they seem to be, a couple of you mentioned, it's, only budget friendly, or, it does not matter whether I've got budget friendly. I do them too. I was just lucky enough to be able to get some of these, premium paintings. But I love budget friendly, and there is nothing wrong with budget friendly. I have seen some beautiful budget friendly paintings painted, and oh my gosh, they can put a premium to shame. They are beautiful. So it doesn't matter if you paid, $5 or $50. You're painting it because it's your hobby. You love it, and it's priceless. Once you're done with it, it's priceless because you did it. That's it. So never, put yourself down for, well, I can only afford budget friendly, or hey, I started out with budget friendly. And like I said, the only reason why I ended up with as many of the diamond arts that I do have was because it was a D-stash, and my daughter went nutsy cuckoo, buying. And that's a bad mistake. So, budget friendlies are good. That's where I got all my other gnomes, is Amazon, budget friendly. Hey, they turn out fine. A hobby doesn't have to be expensive to enjoy it. You know, you don't have to keep up with the Joneses because Jones buys premium and you only buy budget and you don't fit in. No BS. You know, it's a nicer group of people in the diamond art world. It doesn't matter what you're painting, and if they pick on you because you only have budget friendly, well, hey, you know, at least it didn't cost you an arm and a leg, and you're not out anything as much as they are. And if they can afford it, hey, good on them. You know, no big deal. But Puppy's in the puppy bed right now. He slept under the blanket for a little while, and then he loves going out in this mess. I'll tell you, in the last, I'd say 4 hours, he's been out 3 times. He just loves going out in it. Not that he, he doesn't do like my Shelby used to do. Oh my gosh, we'd get like 3-4 feet of snow outside in the yard, and all you could see of him was his tail wagging, because he would burrow in the snow, make himself like a tunnel, and you could see his tail just whipping as he was running through, through the snow. This one, he kind of tiptoes, in the snow, but he likes getting out there and stand and just sniffing the air. Must be that crisp, winter air or something that he likes, or just likes being out there. When the weather finally breaks and we start getting warmer and everything, we're going to start walking again. All 3 of us, him and my daughter and I, get out there and start walking and take off the extra 4 or 5 pounds I've put on. And that's all I put on, but it's bugging me because I hit 151 once since the end of last year, and I haven't been able to hit it since, and I keep fluctuating between 153 and 157, 153, 157, and I don't understand it, other than I'm maybe not getting the exercise that I was getting, because I'm not eating any different. I hope you can see me. I should move this up since I'm going up. Let's see if it'll go there. Let's see. So I want to lose that little bit. So I've been trying to hit 150 for over a year, and I can't seem to hit, 150. So, I mean, the nurse practitioner, she said, you don't need to be losing any more, you're thin enough now. And I said, that's only because you saw me at 220 pounds, and now you see me at 155 or whatever it is, and you think I'm, skinny as a rail. I'm not. So, but that's all right. I'll get there. For breakfast, I think I'm going to make scrambled eggs again. I had some yesterday. I'm going to have scrambled eggs and a piece of toast. The bread I use is that keto bread. It's hardly no carbs in it at all, and it's really good. I get it at Aldi's. I get the wheat, and it's called keto bread, and it tastes fine. I mean, I never was a big, huge bread fan anyway. I mean, I like having sandwiches and such, but I wasn't the type where, my mom, now she loves, I got that drill stuck. My mom, now she loves to, get some Italian bread or, baguette, French baguette, whatever, and slice it off, and she throws Miracle Whip on it, or butter, or toast it, and she just can go through bread. She just loves bread. Me, no, my love is potato chips. Potatoes and potato chips. that's the two things that I have a bad habit with. And what did we have for supper yesterday? Well, it's yesterday now. What did we have? Oh, I made a pork chop, half a baked potato, just a half, and a small amount of corn. That's what we had for supper. I didn't have any lunch. I think what I'm going to do is I've got some, and I think it tastes pretty good. I know it's processed. You shouldn't, eat it a lot and stuff. But I have some of these small tins of canned ham. And I opened one up a while back, and we only had a tiny bit, like, during breakfast. Well, I put the rest of it in the freezer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out, and it reminds me, once you chop it up and add a few things to it, like your mayonnaise and such, it reminds me of that ham spread. So I'm thinking about taking that out and making up a small batch of ham salad, so we could have that for lunch, and I can just put it on lettuce, no bread or anything, just slap it on some lettuce. I did buy a smoked turkey this month, and if you've ever had it, it's by Arm & Hammer, or Armor, I think it is. If you've never had one, they're delicious. If you've had one, you know how good they are. It's turkey, but it has the flavor of ham. You swear you're eating ham, but you're not. And what I wanted to do was, since we have the winter here now, excuse me, I had to have another drink, dry mouth. Since winter is here, and I like making my soups and stews and such, I'm gonna take it out of the freezer today, let it completely defrost. And for this weekend, so Thursday or Friday, depending how fast it takes to defrost it, I'm gonna get my pressure cooker out, and I'm gonna get started on making my own bean soup with a piece of the smoked turkey, and start separating all the rest of it for other meals that I plan on, for soups and stews and sandwiches and so on and so forth. So that turkey will last months and months and months. I mean, I can make tons of meals out of it, all the way down to the bones. You can boil the bones and get your flavor out of it and stuff, and make a bone stock, so that's what I plan on doing with it. So but yeah, I've seen all of you, some of you, what you're diamond painting, and it's really interesting to know that at least, and then one person said they were putting theirs on Instagram. I have no clue what Instagram is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't do Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I don't really do Facebook. If I go on Facebook, I go there to play like 3 or 4 match games. That's all I do. That's my entertainment for when I first wake up. Go through my emails, check my YouTube. If there's comments, I answer all my comments. And I read our morning newspaper there on their site. Then I go onto Facebook and play a few games, read through a few things on there. I don't have any real family or friends type thing on Facebook. I'm not a joiner that way. I'm surprised I'm even on YouTube, you know, getting talked into it. So, let's see, that's 20 minutes. That's probably about the extent of our conversation here. Nothing really else new going on. This is finished except for right up here. I have a little bit of the lantern to do, and then I will be moving on to the left, you know, further to the left. This is a gnome's beard. You know, I'm really enjoying doing this. And yes, I am, you know, maybe when you guys look at this, you ladies and everything, look at it and you say, man, that's kind of slow now. Yeah, I am a little slower on this one. I don't know why. It just coming together so beautifully, craftably, you know. So I'll remind everybody, it is Gnomes in a Snowy Forest. It is the size is a 28 by 20 round, and it says it's that Makio. Let me see if I can get it in there. Makiko artistlicensing.com, and I did start it on the 14th of January 2024, and there it is. Let me get this on there good now. There is the Gnomes in a Snowy Forest by CRAFTIBLY. There we go. CRAFTIBLY. CRAFTIBLY. There you be. Line up. So, this is the only other CRAFTIBLY I have. I think I have 2 total, 2 or 3, but I'm going to tell you, I would like to own a few more. And I'm patiently waiting for something to click and catch my eye on their site when they finally, you know, restock. So, well, I hope, you know, the weather today, I think, was going to be just kind of cold. They keep talking about, you know, maybe more snow or a freeze, or heck, it's already freezing, so what do they want? You know, it's winter, and we're going to get what we get. So, y'all have a good start to your morning, again. And for those that have to leave home to go to work, be safe. You know, leave early enough so you can avoid rushing, you know, and not paying attention, and you don't want to get in an accident. You know, have your morning sip, whatever it is that you decide to drink. And if you eat breakfast, have a hearty one. You know. But you can, like I said, you can eat good. Don't have to eat the worst stuff. It's possible to make it healthy. And I can't always make my food, you know, healthy. I can't always afford some of this because it's more expensive to eat healthy than it is to eat crap. I found that out big time. And so what I end up doing is I try to make as many healthy meals in the month that I can. And when I can't, then whatever I do make, I make smaller amounts, and I eat smaller amounts. You know, that's how I work it. you know, because it gets expensive. It does. But it's either that or it gets expensive for diabetic medicine. It gets expensive for, you know, hospital stays, so on and so forth. So, you know, I check my blood sugar every morning, and I'm always right where I'm supposed to be, which is good. So sometimes it's up a tiny bit because either I didn't sleep enough, you know, or I'm stressed or restless or something, but most of the time I'm way below, you know, I'm right in the normal range. So crossing fingers, staying that way. So hugs to you all. I love you all. Thanks for the comments. You know, please keep coming back if you care to, liking it. I don't understand what that share thing means. I hear people on YouTube go, like, share, comment, you know, subscribe. What is share? Maybe one of you guys can explain that to me. You know, I don't know what it means by sharing it. Is that, you know, sharing it with other people or sharing it with other platforms? I don't understand it. And since I don't belong to any other platforms, I have no clue what it is. So anyway, you know, how about just like and subscribe and comment? You know, I love the comments. It gives me something to read in the morning and makes me feel like I'm, you know, chatting with a friend in the morning and can answer back. So have a good one. Hugs. Love you all. And I'll see when I can get back here again. So have a good day. DP Crazy Lady, I'm out.